इसी के साथ चैलेंज देखिए, disruptive technology onslaughts, changing day by day in gravity, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, blockchain, machine learning, and then there is civilizational contestation. It urges India to draw on its deepest inheritance. ये पुस्तक के बारे में कह रहा हूँ. इन challenges के बीच में पुस्तक हमें एक सीख देती है. Faced with these grim challenges, creating a very difficult environment, there is reprieve, there is light, beacon of hope, North Star, or let's say lighthouse. And that is, we must fall back on our deepest inheritance. राष्ट्र as cultural entity, लोगों को राष्ट्र का कंसेप्ट बहुत सीमित कर दिया. ये पुस्तक आपके सोच को बहुत एलिवेट कर देगी. राष्ट्र as cultural unity, Dharma as moral order, Nyaya as just governance, and human dignity as national bedrock, empowering a confident and rooted India to shape not our outcomes, but global outcomes. The book persuades us to realize that Bharat, shaped by over 6,000 years of sustained civilizational wisdom, has the unique capacity to guide the world that presently, friends, is in turbulence. It reminds us that a nation rooted in spiritual depth, cultural continuity, and compassion can offer humanity a dharma and nyaya based on order, one that advances harmony, justice, and collective upliftment in an age of global conflict and uncertainty. Dr. Manmohan Vaid persuasively points out with great persuasion, with great humility, but with micro details, that the Bharatiya idea of nationhood is more integrative, organic, and continuous because it is firmed up, based, rooted in spirituality. With clarity and scholarly conviction, he explains in one of his articles why the spiritual view of life is known as the Hindu view across the world, and those who live in Bharat, irrespective of their caste, region, religion, or language, subscribe naturally to this view of life. Friends, the book echoes the spirit of Swami Vivekananda, who reminded the world from Chicago on September 11, 1893, while addressing the Parliament of Religions. I quote, "I am proud to belong to a religion which has taught the world about tolerance and universal acceptance. We believe not only in universal toleration, but we accept all religions as true," unquote. The release of this book, therefore, in this year particularly carries deep significance, marking a moment that will shape India's future trajectory and strengthen global harmony, stability and peace. ये पुस्तक हमें मैसेज क्या देती है? I'll come to this. हम और ये विश्व rightly envisions a strong, capable and just India, renewed in dignity, confidence and spiritual values, whose cultural endurance and civilizational wisdom can help sustain a stable and just world order. We all need to be cognizant that this great sustained civilization journey of Bharat has given rise to timeless wisdom embodied in Vedas and in epic scriptures, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Gita. Get to the essence of these and you'll find an enlightenment of very different nature. Across the centuries, our saints, our sages, our poets, our philosophers and writers of unrest furthered this legacy, continually strengthened the moral, intellectual and spiritual fabric of our society. आज ऐसा जमाना आ गया, morality, intellect and spirituality से कुछ लोग दूर हटते जा रहे हैं. पुस्तक पढ़ने के पश्चात मैसेज आ गया, समय सीमा है. कितना टाइम? 7:30. मैं फ्लाइट पकड़ने की चिंता से अपने कर्तव्य को नहीं छोड़ सकता. And friends, my recent past is proof of it. Time for us all to reflect. और इस चिंता और चिंतन का विषय है. कितने आक्रमण हुए, दो तो गंभीर, इस्लामिक एंड ब्रिटिश कॉलोनियलिज्म. हम क्यों टिके रहे, क्यों जमे रहे? हमारे 700 सिविलाइजेशंस थी, नाम लेने की आवश्यकता नहीं है. वो कहां से ले गई? हम आज भी हैं. अब इस स्पिरिचुअलिटी का आधार क्या है? इसके रूट्स कहां हैं? जमीनी हकीकत क्या है? दिस spiritually anchored system, Sanatan, eternal yet ever renewing, reflects the unique capability of a civilization to reinvent self while preserving its fundamental essence. डॉक्टर साहब ने अपने पुस्तक के एक लेख में हेराक्लिटस का रेफरेंस दिया है. Heraclitus was a philosopher in pre-Socrates era. But one of his most often quoted reflection is, the only constant in life is change. हमारी civilization की तो strength नहीं है. But our change has never compromised with spirituality, with morality, with righteousness. हमें क्या सीख मिली है? और हमें सीख मिली है इंटीग्रिटी ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशंस is quintessential. It is non-negotiable. It is inalienable facet of society. It is vital for society. And that is what we have been taught all throughout. वर्तमान दुनिया के हालात क्या है? We have perilous, cliff-hanging situations. People are restive, they are in restlessness. We see all around turbulence and disturbance, uncertainty and unpredictability. And the only solution to that is we must fall back to our civilizational essence. Friends, it will do the nation a great deal of good by educating our children imbibing in them and the youth about our great legacy. As global leaders in spirituality, cultural ethos, education, health, astrology and mathematics, पर हमारे बच्चों को ज्ञान होना चाहिए गहराई से। हमारे आइकॉनिक फिगर्स व्यास, पतंजलि, पाणिनि, चरक, सुश्रुत, वराहमिहिर, आर्यभट्ट, भास्कर, आदिगुरु शंकराचार्य, माधवाचार्य और हमारी संस्थाएं, हमें सिर्फ वेद शब्द नहीं उपयोग करना चाहिए। ये 4 वेद हैं, देखो, पढ़ो, समझो, तब पता लगेगा कि इनको न देखकर, इनको न पढ़कर, इनको न ग्रहण कर हमने क्या खोया। Dr. Shah made reference to the visit of Dr. Pranab Mukherjee, who adorned the office of President of this country, a great statesman of recent times, when he went to Nagpur on 7th June 2018. Look at the level of criticism, extremity of criticism, enormity of criticism, crossing all bounds, calling it blasphemous. And Pranab Da, by one sentence, gave quietus to this controversy. When he visited the birthplace of Dr. Keshav Baliram Hegdewar, he wrote, I quote, one sentence: "Today I came here to pay my respect and homage to a great son of Mother India," unquote. कितनी जबरदस्त बात कही। But what is more important is the address rendered on that day by Pranab Da and Pujnya Satsang Sanghji traversed the Indian civilizational history of thousands of years. There was commonality between the two. Therefore, जैसा कहा, नैरेटिव का शिकार बनाना चाहते हैं। इंडिविजुअल तो नैरेटिव के विरुद्ध लड़ नहीं सकता, पर संस्था लड़ सकती है। This book is antidote to such kind of vicious misadventures. Not by replying to them, but by taking recourse to persuasion of logic, rationality, well grounded, so that there is natural realization that yes, हम भटक गए। पर कहते हैं पुरानी बात है और बड़ी मुश्किल है, जो सोया हुआ है उसको जगा सकते हैं, पर जो जागकर सो रहा है उसको तो कुछ भी कर लो। बल प्रयोग एक अलग बात है। कुछ लोगों ने बड़ा हाहाकार कर दिया when there was CAA in the country. यूनाइटेड नेशंस में मुद्दा उठा। उस समय मैंने इस विषय पर चिंतन किया, आपने इसका उल्लेख किया है, आपने अपने उद्बोधन में डॉक्टर साहब इसकी ओर से एक संकेत दिया है।